much later. But the
Okay.
thing is that the main thing, at least the way I have learned of most of the vocal classical music in India, first that those alankas to make your voice, voice muscles better so that you can sing. Then they give you, just so that the young students, they are not bored, they will give you some easy music, and once you learn that, you should learn that with rhythm.
With rhythm.
With
Yeah.
rhythm.
I think that's when the fun really starts. Hi, Meeta.
Hi, Sanjana.
It's nice to see you. Uh,
Nice
it's
to
always
see
nice
you
to see
too.
you.
Yeah, yes, sure.
So music brought us together. We both have this love for music, and whenever we meet, we are either singing or we are talking about it.
Yes.
So I would really like to know, what basically the background of what made you love music. Like, how did music come to your life?
Yeah, I was thinking about music since the day you told me about this. I don't remember, when I started learning music. I feel that whenever I started learning how to talk, I started learning music. My dad is my first guru in music. He bought a harmonium for me and he taught me Saregamapa and then two songs and how to play it in the harmonium. So I think music is in my life as long as
Forever.
forever, as long as I'm living.
So did dad also did he learn music? Is that how he taught you, or?
Actually, music is in my family. My grandpa was a Kirtaniya. My maiden name is Goswami, so they are Vaishnavs. So he was actually a performer. I mean, he used to perform in his local areas. I heard once he got a call from radio, but he was an
Okay.
excellent singer.
Okay.
And then at the village where my dad and my grandpa used to live, there were a lot of good singers. A few of them, they were radio artists
Okay.
that time. And then my dad also learned, but because of he was busy building his career.
Yeah.
So, but he knew harmonium, he knew a little bit of tabla, and of course he knew how
Okay.
to sing.
So he was the music was in your environment, basically.
Yes.
The
Yes.
the environment you grew up in, right? So it was easy exposure. You could
Yes,
say
yes.
that. Okay. And then so did you always play with instrument, or how did that work? Like when you learned how to,
I
play music.
learned mainly, even now I've been learning mainly Indian classical music. And there, when you start learning, you have to practice with harmonium. So
Okay.
I know how to play harmonium. I mean, I think most of the people who learn how to play Indian classical music, they
Yeah.
learn how to play
With the
harmonium.
harmonium.
Yes. And after that, a few years after harmonium, you have to actually have to sing without harmonium with drone instrument. We call it tanpura.
Okay.
So you have to learn how to play tanpura.
So is it easy to do like two things together? Like you're learning in the beginning when you start learning how to sing, right? You're learning two things together. Is it basically the thing how to play the harmonium and your voice also? So was it easy for you to do that two things at the same time, or did it come very naturally because you were just?
I don't think it comes very naturally for
Okay.
most of the people,
Okay.
but you have to practice. You have to do it.
You have to just do it.
Yeah, you have to do it. It's like even in harmonium also you have to bellow it, and you have to use two hands. So you have to
Yeah.
learn how to do it. So there is a learning phase. You have to, It
Yeah.
does not come naturally.
Okay.
And so sa comes out, and you have to
Match it?
match your voice with
Okay.
it. Yes, I feel that learning Saregama Padanisa is the most important thing. And once you learn or once you cross that hurdles, then actually you can start learning
learning
music.
more.
So even now we have to practice Saregama Padanisa. Even the musicians, all musicians,
All
they
musicians
still
do that.
yes.
So is tal also important in the beginning, or it's just mostly the scale of your voice? Is that
The
how it
way
is?
I have learned initially, it's voice.
Okay.
For 1 year, it's like Saregama Padanisa. It's called Alankars. You have to
Okay.
practice them. In a way, it's very boring, but you have to
Yeah.
you have to keep at it.
Mhm.
It's like 1, 2, 3 of mathematics or ABCs
Yeah.
of if you're learning a language.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
So it's basically practice, right?
It is practice, practice, practice. Yeah.
So when you were younger, so how much practice do you think you were doing? Like a lot.
In retrospect, I feel that I should have practiced more.
We
Then
all
probably I would have become a performing musician.
Yeah.
So
But like maybe an hour or two, something like that.
yeah, an hour. I mean,
At least, yeah.
an hour at least. But some of the mornings when I didn't have enough, homework or something, I remember maybe 2.5 hours I practiced.
Okay.
Because I was so much into music, I started loving my own voice or the way I'm singing. So I just
Mhm.
went
So
on
like
and on.
any other activity, you would say it needs practice, and slowly you get better. You got better at it in the beginning, and then you learned how to match your voice. And tal comes later on, so the beat comes later on, right?
Not much later, but the
Okay.
thing is that the main thing, at least the way I have learned of most of the vocal classical music in India, first that those alankars to make your voice, voice muscles better so that you can sing. Then they give you just so that the young students, they are not bored, they will give you some easy music, and once you learn that, you should learn that with rhythm.
With rhythm,
With
yeah.
rhythm.
I think that's when the fun really starts. I feel like when the tabla is coming in,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
It's like it's like so.
Yes,
that's
yes.
I think that's the best. As soon as the tabla starts,
Yes.
it's like the match of both of them, right? It's,
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will not be complete until
Yeah.
till the
Yeah, it's like when
Yeah.
when you stop at a moment and you start again.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
okay.
So it's like melody, lyrics,
Yes,
and then
yeah.
rhythm.
So, what do you think was you would say this is what I'm really good at, or what is your strength in music? I would say.
Strength
If I
in
were to ask.
music. What I have noticed that when you perform, or not you, I mean many people perform. So people, like for me, people come and tell, "Oh, you have got a good voice." I mean, I feel that is a general statement. There is nothing. Everybody has good voice.
Yeah.
It's if you practice it, it will become better and better.
Yes.
Yeah, I have got a sweet voice.
Yes. You
But
do.
I feel that my greatest strength is that I love music. I'm very passionate about music. So I think that is why the music is still with me, because I am from academic side. I mean, I am an engineer, so
Yeah.
so career wise, I have gone there, not in music.
Yes.
But music has not left me. Maybe
Yeah.
I loved music so much that it didn't leave me.
So you would say like it was a passion or the love
Yes.
that kept you,
Yes.
inclined towards music
Yes.
all the time for many, many, many years,
Yes.
right? Okay, and have you observed that, like, is it always like that? People who love music, they do better, or is it like how some people we tell them, okay, you have to do it? Is it like you have to develop that love, or some people are just born with it? Is it like that?
You have to develop. Some people are born with it. Of
Yes,
course, they are
yeah.
geniuses, But the thing is that it will come to you over time. So
Okay.
you will come to love music.
Okay, so basically be patient when you're learning
Be patient.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
be patient. Initial phases, you have to be patient. So once, like I told, once you cross that hurdles of that saregama,
Yeah,
all your
yeah.
voice is ready. Then you sing. Then comes, like you're saying, the rhythm. Then you will start probably loving your own voice, own music. And when people praise you, you will,
That's the
you will
that's
love
you
more.
love that, yeah.
Yes.
You want that praise, and you love that people are enjoying your
Yes,
voice and they're
yes.
feeling relaxed,
Yes.
right? So who you would say, Nita, like would be like your influence? You like, oh, you say like, oh, that's I love this performer or singer or musician. Who is your main influence?
So main influence, of course, the gurus. I have learned from many gurus. So they are always there. My greatest influence, my gurus. But apart from that, I always have respect for them. But apart from my gurus, The first name, I mean, there are so many names. First name which comes into my mind is Ajay Chakravarti.
Oh.
It's not only his performance, but his knowledge about music, the way he can teach music. I feel he's the greatest teacher in music.
Okay.
The way he can analyze music.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
Ajay
you-
Chakravarti, I've never learned directly from him. I've taken his online classes for several years.
Okay.
And then, of course, Kaushiki is there, Rashid Khan is there, Lata Mangeshkar, Lata Didi
Yeah.
is
So
there,
there's
Asha
many.
Bhosle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many.
Mm-hmm. But it's really nice. Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. So you've been performing, practicing for a performance somewhere, or just for you, like yourself, or
I just, like I told, I love music. Yeah, if I love some song, I just learn it.
practice?
Sometimes, yeah, I perform. Sometimes I
Right.
perform with myself, for myself.
Yes. Yeah.
And right
Yeah.
now, my dad is there, and he always tells me to sing me a song.
Oh, that is so nice. Yeah. Thank you so much, Meeta. That is
You're welcome.
awesome. Thank you.
It was such nice.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Dr. You,
Yeah.
Sanjana.
Thank you.
If you wanna talk about anything at all, then you know who to call. Just tell Sanjana. Tell Sanjana. Tell Sanjana. Tell Sanjana. Just tell Sanjana.